Friends, neighbors, country people, lend me your head holes, and welcome to another episode of UST, Unexpectedly Serious Turn, our D&D 5e Twitch stream. Yay! All right, so as for our announcements, we wanted to officially announce on this channel that we will be working on and launching a new show soon. It's going to be another D&D podcast. I am not going to be DMing it. It is actually going to be someone we've been working with a little bit behind the scenes, and now he's officially going to get his own show. His name is Jack. He's a very lovely gentleman, so I hope you will all treat him very well, and we can't wait to give you a couple more announcements on that front as time goes by. But for now, we will have more info on that coming soon. We're super excited. We hope you are. It's going to be sort of a post-apocalyptic thing. I hope Jack doesn't mind me saying a little bit about it. But yes, so look out for announcements for that. If you love D&D, hopefully you'll join us for that. It's going to be Monday nights, same time as usual. And that is going to be live streamed, which is pretty exciting. We're looking forward to it, but I will stop prattling on in excitement now and get us back to the wonderful world of Anna. So last time we saw our intrepid adventurers, they had just fought a Chimera, and during that Chimera fight, a couple of them got a little fried. It wasn't pleasant for them. It really wasn't pleasant for them. They didn't seem to enjoy it very much. And our new friends got introduced to the Feywild mushrooms, which, you know, very exciting. So now we have the Feywild mushrooms that are in the bag. That's definitely not going to be a problem or anything. Then they continued on in the forest, and at one point they realized that they were going the wrong direction, which was a little weird, but they got back on course. Strix got them going back where they were going, and then a couple of days went by and they realized that they were once again on the wrong path. And that was just strange. And then there was this glowing ball, and anyways, they decided to call for a little bit of help, and they summoned their friend, the great and powerful Glip Glop, you know, to come by and give them a little bit of assistance on the way. And that, I believe, is exactly where we find our adventurers rifting through the forest with their friend Glip Glop. So, everybody, what would you like to do? The ruins, unfortunately, do seem to be just slightly beyond a day's travel, so the sun does start to set before you get quite up to the ruins, but you do get very close to them. So you imagine that it wouldn't be too much further the next day for you to get there. You imagine you get there pretty early in the morning. But yeah.
Right, Glip Glop, one. Yeah. Here's your first steak. I'm going to throw him the Chimera steak I promised him. Now, we're probably still going to need your help to get the rest of the way there, and then if you want, you can bugger off.
Cool. Because that was kind of my plan.
Okay.
You really need to put more goo on your food.
You can put whatever you want on your food, Glip Glop.
Do you have a particular favorite seasoning, or is it just general goo?
He holds up his hand, and glue, and this, like, strange goo substance kind of drips from it.
I have oregano.
Well, everybody loves their own brand, so...
Oregano. Oregano.
Oregano.
Sure. Yeah. Or basil?
Basil.
Yeah, do you
That's
like
enough.
spicy food?
I like goo.
Okay.
So, just a quick question, Glip Glop. Not that it really particularly matters. Is there going to be a trail of those flowers that follow you around?
Oh, man.
Leading to here?
That's a great question. I mean, hopefully not, but I don't really know how your prime material magic works. It's really kind of weird how things work around how. But we have been going through my arches, so, like, I don't know, really. That's pretty good Chimera. It tastes almost fresh.
You must tell me where you attended finishing school.
In Feywild, there's like these archfey, and the archfey will gather you up, and then you have to fight each other to the death, and those that survive are considered finished. I never went to one. I went away.
Not gonna lie, I wasn't expecting an answer to that question. More the fool me.
All right, fair enough. All right, so, well.
He does seem to be eating the Chimera raw.
Oh yeah, I caught that part.
No, yeah, I figured he didn't have time to bust out a rotisserie.
Mm-hmm.
Got goo.
Kinda wouldn't have been surprised either way, being honest.
Actually,
I mean,
that's
really-
yeah.
Yep, I remember the picture. Yep. Mhm. Yeah, that tracks. All right. Well, then I guess we'd better set up camp, get cooking, and then. You said we expect to get there early in the morning.
Fairly early in the morning, yeah.
Okay. It's gonna be hopefully we find something of interest then.
Mm-hmm.
Let's get our rest, everyone.
You know, I don't think I ever asked, what exactly are we looking for in this ruin? Are we looking for people to kill, or are we looking for evidence?
Yes.
Okay.
Guess what?
No, I understood. I understood the answer. Yeah.
I
Either or. The information that we got, and I'm gonna kind of explain. Like we captured the one guy, and through a use of detect magic, we were given the location of this ruin. As you know, like this is a place that they were supposed to meet. This was a den of some sort, but we don't know if they're still there because that was a month ago. So, just kind of fill in everybody and just. So that's where we're at. If we might find evidence of where they're going next, hopefully. If they're not there. If they are there, then we'll have to call it when we get there at that point.
All right.
Yeah, I mean, if there's 100 of them there, obviously the 5 of us aren't going to be able to take them.
Call the spots on the fly. I like it.
Yeah, and then Fenn's gonna kind of swirl what little bit of the gin is left and just throw that back.
Well, that's a good capper to the night, I think.
Cool. Thanks for sharing.
Did you want some?
Well, you just drank it all, so I guess I can't have it.
I mean, it is liver, right? So, I have, and I'm gonna dig through my stuff, and I'm gonna pull out like a bottle of wine that I have.
You guys are race livers too?
No, we just drink stuff that does.
Wait, hold on. What do you mean, little one?
So, I mean, erasing livers is when you just like take the giant pencil and you walk up to someone's back and then you just erase their liver.
How much longer do we need him for?
A pencil?
Tomorrow.
What's
Just
a
to-
pencil?
Just tomorrow.
Yeah.
Y'all don't
just
have
tomorrow.
pencils?
No.
No, we got
mean,
pencils, but we
I got
don't.
like a quill. An ink.
I don't know.
Wow, this plane is weird.
I don't know if I trust this. I don't know if I trust this guy to sleep around.
I am Glip Glop the Great and Powerful!
Yeah, see, it's stuff like that. It's stuff exactly like that.
Like, I have a quill that I dip the tip in ink, but what's a pencil?
It's like this giant thing that the Archfey have, and they can, like, erase stuff. Like people. And livers.
Again,
Still using
this is
mine.
the second time in 2 days that I think I've said this. I'm agreeing with Pierre. He makes me quite nervous.
That's 2 for 2. 2 for 2.
I know.
You're
2 and 2 day. What is happening?
welcome to the team.
What's your team name?
Don't worry about it. We'll get to it later. But again,
I'm starting to understand why Fen is looking for new party members.
What? What?
What, you didn't notice that the others were gone?
I'm not gonna lie. All you prime material folk kind of look the same except the elves. I did notice the elf was gone though.
Well, now I draw the line at racism. Now you've lost the only person that wasn't against you. So.
Yeah, and Fenn's just gonna kind of push the hood back and...
Yeah, you're like part. So we have Eladrin. I know Eladrin. You have some Eladrin. But you're mostly prime material. And different planes just look weird.
I kind of look down at myself, and I look up at Edwin, and over to Finn.
Yep,
And
no,
then-
we know. Yep,
Over.
yep.
They all smell pretty much the same.
So we just need him to get us to the ruins.
I'm just gonna keep my mouth shut, or I'm gonna try.
Okay,
You
so
want some
Fen, you've
Chimera?
got first watch,
Yeah.
and I would appreciate it if I could wake up with all my toes.
yeah, actually, yeah, that's a very
I will,
important part.
I'll take
I
last
will-
watch.
I will do what I can, yeah.
I guess
But
that means
if I see a giant pencil, don't worry. I will smack it with a hammer, or I'll call the bartender that apparently flipped you away before.
now there's a bartender, and I don't like the sound of that.
Bartender.
Yeah. Yeah,
Mm.
when you were with Glib and you popped away.
Yeah, it was weird. One second I was there, the next I was gone, and he kept on talking about this guy. Like there was a guy in the room. There was no
Yeah,
guy in the room.
I'll call that guy if I see a giant pencil.
So I'll be second watch then.
Oh,
And all right,
I'll take the third.
fantastic.
Before you go to bed, can I have a little glass of wine? I'm a little nervous to try to sleep, and I think I need some help.
You drink it by the here. Just take the bottle and
No,
just take a swig.
The bottle's as big as I am.
oh, here.
And I rummage around in my bag, and I'm like, and I hold up this tiny little cup.
Okay, I'm gonna try not to spill while I pour into this dinky little cup.
Oh, there's a part of me that wants to give you a dexterity check just to laugh.
Right.
I mean, I'll do it. It's fine.
Do it. Chaos reigns.
Please don't spill it on me.
That's an 8 total.
You spilled it on
I'm probably.
So the previously
Marinated
white
Owlfolk.
owl definitely has some purple spots. You do fill up the cup, and then some, and about half the bottle's gone.
Well-
Bloody hell.
I take my cup.
I'm like, thank you. Fringed fur, fringed toes, the purple now. What else is gonna happen? I don't know what's going on.
I'm gonna take a swig of the wine and offer it around to everybody else.
No, thank you. I'll abstain.
Edwin?
I think I'm gonna want my wits tonight.
Yeah, probably. I'm gonna cork off the bottle and stick it back in my bag.
This is why you prime material folk are so weird. You're just not here for the chaos, and that's just wrong.
Listen,
Right.
listen, little man.
Yeah.
I'm definitely here for some chaos. However, now there's a time and a place.
That
Yeah.
sounds too much like order. And I'm not a fan of her. She's really.
Nope, I'm just gonna leave it. I'm gonna go to bed.
All right. So, Glip Glop makes a pile of slime ooze and goes to sleep. Fen, you are the first watch.
I am. What's my plus to perception again? I always forget this. I think it's only a 2 though. And yeah. Skills. There it is. Okay. Perception. Yep, only a +2. So that is a 19 total.
Okay. Give me.
Keep forgetting that I'm trained in perception because I look at the wisdom score and I go, yeah, I don't have anything.
God.
Yeah, so you think for a while there you see what looks like things moving in the trees, but you don't really see anything too obvious as far as you can tell. There's nothing that you can kind of pin down. It just seems like a particularly active night for the shadows.
Excellent news. Great. Gonna wake up Vah'pyr.
Fantastic.
My liver. It's my liver.
No, it's my ammo.
Where's the little guy? I want eyes on him at all times.
He's on the slime. It's not this little dude I would be worried about right now.
Did you say he's on the slime?
Yeah.
I don't even know what that... You know what? It's fine.
You do see kind of like tucked into the side Vah'pyr, what looks like a giant blob, almost looks like a bogey. But you know, black.
Gross. All right.
Yeah, but and then I kind of like point around at the shadows, like something's moving out there.
Neat. I can barely see 10 feet in front of me, so this ought to be fun, huh?
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, I light a campfire
Oh,
before I go to bed.
damn decent of you.
Yeah, it's all right. We'll get this figured out. Keep an eye on him, and I'm gonna hop in my tent and pass out.
Fantastic. And Vah'pyr, it would be your turn, my good sir.
Now,
Before you roll, I will leave my bow and my arrows for you just in case you don't have any.
Neat. Now, being as he started a campfire, is it possible that maybe I don't have to roll this roll at disadvantage?
No. Because it's not necessarily the camp you're looking at.
I mean,
Good effort.
semantically, I am guarding the camp.
Yeah,
That was a good effort.
but
Worth a shot.
Jolly good try.
Jolly good.
If we want to argue about semantics, I can be here all night.
I know you can, but
Just
the
gonna wake
arbitrary
up.
numbers stand.
Just gonna wake up to a forest fire, the Vahpyr screaming, "I couldn't see!"
I chucked the logs into the woods to light them up.
Light 'em up, light 'em up.
But yes, disadvantage then.
Yeah.
Oh.
Wow, that is an 8.
An 8.
Yes, we're all gonna die.
We are fucked, me friends.
Well, on the plus side, you actually have a really hard time missing the thing that you see. You see coming toward you a black, almost looks like a moving rope, and it opens its mouth to try to bite you.
I'd
And
rather
you
it didn't. I'd rather it didn't.
You realize this is a snake. I'm assuming a 7 doesn't hit.
A 7 misses.
Oh, good.
yeah.
Well,
I'm gonna take my short sword and try to just lop its head off.
go for it.
That's a 16.
Yes, that definitely hits.
So that's that's 10 damage.
It is pays. You do notice that it was in fact a poisonous snake, though. So, you know.
there anywhere? Nah, I'm just gonna toss it on the fire.
Fair enough. That's fair. Yeah.
Try to bite me, little son of a bitch.
But after that rather intimidating scuffle with a snake, everything seems to go fairly well for the rest of your watch.
Nate, who's next? Edwin,
Edwin.
yeah?
Yes.
I'm just gonna shake him awake. Oi, there's snakes out here and the little one's in a great big pile of snot, as far as I can see.
I'm sorry, what?
The little creepy guy with the slime seems like he
Yeah.
sleeps in the slime as well as marinates his food in it.
Charming.
He is this.
It's
Okay.
yeah. Also,
Snakes.
snakes about. Yeah, Joe, just be careful.
Oh.
Poisonous snakes. Already charbroiled one.
Maybe, Let's just hope Strix doesn't see any of them.
Yeah, yeah. That's exactly where I'm at.
She's freshly roasted and marinated. Yeah, we just, you know.
I was tempted to like pose it by where she was sleeping, but I feel like we've gotten off on enough of the wrong foot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Okay, well, thanks for the warning. I'll look out for the snakes.
Yeah, and the little guy. Just
And
keep an eye on him.
He's not going to leave my side, that's for sure.
Yeah. And I go to bed.
Alrighty.
All right. Go ahead and roll me a.
Perception.
Ihi.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
Oh, never mind. I thought it was a 9. It was a 19, so 22.
You. Oh.
Oh.
You see what looks to be humanoid figures rushing through the forest around you. None of them are coming at you, but they do look more human than, snakes. Don't look like snakes so much. They definitely look like people. But they aren't coming at you. They're kind of running around you.
That makes me a tad uncomfortable. Let me. Okay, can I? Okay, I want to cast message.
Okay. I'll allow
Or-
message because it's a cantrip. I will warn you that if you do something like you would know that something light like message probably okay. Anything much more active than that would technically interrupt your long rest. So you would
Right.
not get the benefit of the long rest.
That's yeah, that's fine because I don't like what's going on. Now if I try to use message and on someone who's asleep, would it? Do you think that would like wake them up so they'd be able to talk or?
It certainly has a higher possibility of waking them up than you would think other things would.
Okay, just because I want to, so nobody can hear me.
Yeah.
Because I want to, act as though I don't see whatever's out there if they are keeping tabs on us. And I want to try and nonchalantly send a message to Fen.
Okay. Roll me a performance check.
Right. Hopefully I don't mess this one up. Oh my god. There's the 9. So that would be 15.
15, you said?
15.
Okay. Yeah. Good. Fen.
So
Roll me a perception check at disadvantage.
I don't like where this is going.
That's an 11.
Vah'pyr, you should have set the force on fire.
You send your message, but unfortunately, it does seem like Fen is not super reachable right now. He is kind of out like a light. You don't know if it's because of the liver eraser, or, you know, the gin thinner, as we like to call it, or if it's because he just sleeps like a rock.
Rightio. Well, then I'll play out the rest of the time, you know, keeping an eye out, but not giving away that I'm aware to their presence.
Okay, yeah, you keep an eye on them. They don't seem to notice that you're noticing them, but you do fairly frequently keep them in your vision. Speak. You count about 3 of them.
Okay. I know I know I'm assuming, but like I'm pretty sure that they are just keeping tabs on that they're not just wandering about.
From what you can tell, it seems to be. You can try to roll an insight check if you wanted, but it'd probably be a fairly high DC. Because you can't really see their faces or anything.
Right. Why not? Couldn't hurt, right?
Yeah.
I mean, I say that, but dirty 20.
Okay. Yeah, it does seem like they're kind of keeping tabs on you. A couple of them seem to whisper here and there, like meet up and talk about things, but so far, it seems like it's mostly keeping tabs.
Alrighty. Well then, but nothing eventful happens till my time is up.
Yeah, no one attacks. Nothing happens in particular.
Alrighty. Then I'm gonna go and wake up Strix. Gonna gently put my hand on her back, or however, I'm not sure. I'm assuming how she's sleeping, but her back or head, whatever, I can gently to wake her up.
Feathers.
Strix.
I'm awake. Yeah.
Okay, so I count 3 people out in the woods. And it seems as though they're watching us. I'm trying to not give way that I know they're there. Do you think we should wake everyone up, or just keep going along and see if they approach us before the morning?
Has Tony earned his long rest at this point in time? If he doesn't take his
none
next
of
2 hours of sleep.
None of you are elves, so none of you would have had your long rest. You have to have 8 hours of inactivity. 6 of them should be sleep. 2 hours can be light activity, such as a watch. But
So Fen's the only one. Yeah. Oh yeah. No, even Fen hasn't slept. Glib's the only one that's slept 6 hours so far.
Yeah, because I've slept 6 hours too.
well, yeah, no,
last
because
watch.
yeah,
But I still have 2 more hours of watch.
light
to go.
activity.
Okay.
Yeah.
Dennis the Ross.
So yeah, Glib gets awakened. With Strix, Edwin wakes up both of them, and
I think Glib and I probably have it. I'll wake everybody up if anything really horrible happens.
Yeah, what's the worst that could happen?
Why did you say that?
This is an honest question.
wish we could just
Master always says that if you put it out, it comes back, and you just put out horribleness is what you just did.
Are you saying fate is like a boomerang?
Yes.
Oh man, fate's a lot cooler than I thought it was.
Oh, Glib with a boomerang would be hilarious.
Righty. Well, I'm gonna go to sleep then.
Yeah. Good night and wish us luck now.
Good luck.
Hmm.
And then I'm.
All right. Go ahead and roll me those checks and balances.
Okay, let me take a look. Unless, Strix, you want me to help you out?
No, I'm good. I mean, you can, but unless I get a nat 20, I'm not getting any better than what I got.
Okay, well, I got a 17.
I got a 23.
Yeah,
No, 22. I got a 22. I can't math. I'm sorry.
That's fair. 17 and 22. For the most part, the forest looks fairly quiet to you, Glib. Strix, you do definitely see what Edwin was talking about with people in the forests running about. They seem to be keeping an eye on you, like he mentioned. No one's making a way toward you. You do think you see what looks like a snake for a minute there, but it turns out to just be a tree branch.
Never mind.
So I'm just gonna kind of sit by the fire, and I'm gonna pull out my fan and start sharpening it.
Fair enough.
Power move.
Mm-hmm.
Do you mention the people running around to me?
I thought Edwin mentioned that while we were both being woken up, but yes.
Yeah,
Well,
but
I
he
told-
doesn't see them.
I told Strix, so
So there's people running around. Edwin said probably not to make it known that we know they're there. But they're just kind of chilling out watching us like we're watching them.
And nobody's tried talking to him?
No. We want everybody to try and get their naps in. Maybe we'll talk to them in the morning. I'll invite them for breakfast.
Oh, that's fair. Well, I better start cooking then.
No mushrooms on this one.
Aw, but that's the best way to do it.
Okay.
We're going to invite others for breakfast.
Well, how that would be a good way of gauging their intentions.
I mean, if you want to do the mood one, you can.
if they're glowing, we'll find them if they run away.
There's also that. That'd be two different mushrooms.
Y'all start to cook, I assume, for the rest of your watch. And Fen, while you are sleeping during the night, your dreams are a little bit restless. Things seem to be kind of tossing and turning, and your mind isn't at ease. Flashes of everything that you have, that you found, that you want, that you need, flash through your head. Images of your mother, of Gagan, of Thurvin and how you remember him, of the flashes of the symbols that you've seen, of this giant looming snake. And then standing before you is this tall woman with dark black skin, white glowing eyes, shock of silver and gold hair, and curling ram's horns. A tiefling stands before you, her teeth sharp and white. She has red tips to her fingers, and her nails glow like they've got starlight on them, like they are the dark night. And she holds in her hand scales. Fen'rahl, it is good to see you. We haven't talked before.
Do I know who this is?
Roll me a religion check, sir. It's a fairly low DC, all things considered.
Yeah, that's an 11 on die, so 13.
Okay. You know that this particular person seems to have a lot of different things to represent them, but considering it's a tiefling and talking to you about having talked before, you get the feeling that this might be Higrasa.
Ma'am, and I'm gonna bow my head down. Sorry, I get it, apologies if I come across very badly when I'm, doing my prayers.
You do your best. I understand.
I try. What do I owe the honor?
You seek justice. You are on a path that is important to me.
I do what I can.
You will need a lot of help, and you asked me what I wanted you to do.
Yes, ma'am.
I want you to keep going. And I know that you will need strength. Strength from others and strength from me. As you continue on your path, my young one, I know that there are certain things you would need in order to best serve our mutual interests. I am not a fool. I know why you came to me. Why you left our darling friend for me. I am honored and flattered, and I think that you have much learning to go. But you are prickly, rough around the edges, so to speak.
I've been told that I'm blunter than my hammers, yes.
To be able to do what I desire for you, you need a bit of aid. One who fights for a noble cause should be able to compel others with their sense of personality. It requires a certain amount of finesse, especially with the force of personality needed for justice, and perhaps one might say vengeance.
I would agree, yeah. I mean, I
I'm
usually have to
going-
let money do the talking, but I don't think that's what you mean.
No. I'm going to make a deal with you, Fen'rahl Everbren. If you promise to do your best in service of me, if you promise to keep our pact and our path, if you promise to go forth as my emissary, and if you promise to keep yourself on the straight and narrow, I will give you a present. A gift that will allow you to do what you need to do. Use as you will.
Fantastic. That seems easy enough.
Oh, dear one. It is sweet that you think it is going to be easy.
I'm guessing there's a catch.
You are fond of poisons.
No, those are quite bad.
You drink them often.
Oh, the booze! Yeah.
Yes. One cannot be out of their faculties and in service to myself. But it requires a great sense of willpower in order to become a noble and holy warrior. For my gift to continue with you, you must never again touch the poisons you are so fond of.
What if it's cooked into food? Wait, at the very
Then the
least.
poison will no longer be there. You seek loopholes. I assure you there are none with me. I am
mean,
particularly fond of justice.
you can't blame a god for trying, right?
I haven't in the past.
Alright, do we shake on it? Do I just... How do... I need the gun.
That is all I require.
Oh...
Enjoy the rest of your night. It seems that your friends require your attention.
What?
And she disappears in a flash. And all of a sudden you are left. You jolt up awake. And on your chest is a holy symbol. On your skin.
So it's like emblazoned on my skin, or like it's...
It's like a tattoo, except that tattoo is silver and gold.
You see the scales with horns wrapping around them.
It's like your new membership.
You also get a +1 to charisma as long as you avoid alcohol.
Excellent. Shit.
It usually does the opposite for me.
Hello, my name is Fen'rahl Everbrand, and it has been blank days since my last.
It has been 30 minutes since my last.
Yeah.
Well, Fen'rahl Everbrand, welcome to the bandwagon.
Oh, shit.
To sobriety.
Yep.
You know, boss.
We all take a drink to that.
Glib and Strix, you are a little bit surprised as a good hour before your his long rest is up, Ben shoots awake and seems to have a strange glimmer on his chest peeking out from under his armor. Fen, you are fully rested. Your long rest is done.
Tattoos weren't in the deal.
You
Fine.
don't
Fine.
Who are you yelling at?
Big Rasa.
I'm sorry,
Oh,
what?
okay.
Big Rasa, the god of justice.
Was he yelling? Do we all wake up from that?
Oh, yeah, he yelled, so.
I mean, it's up to you whether you wake up or not. You can certainly throw rocks at his head.
Ah, my liver.
His head will be hurting soon enough.
You do hear from a pile of snot in the corner.
And so I'll get up and I'm gonna walk over to the campfire and just gonna.
I hop over to his side. I'm like,
Are you okay?
You all right, lad?
Fine. I'm fine. The coffee.
This isn't the first time he's woken up yelling at a god.
That's true, actually. That is quite true. Oh,
Don't-
God, the hangover
That
today's gonna
question-
suck.
I don't
We're
really
gonna
have a
put
response
pin
to
in
that,
one.
but yeah.
Do you wake up cursing the gods often, lad?
On days like today, absolutely.
That hasn't even started yet.
Yeah.
I come over with this tiny cup of coffee. It's as big as I can carry.
Is that an espresso shot? I think
Yes.
I'm gonna need it today.
Yes.
Not the
Yeah, go ahead.
not the usual.
you
No,
want me to put
apparently
some
I have to
liquor?
swear off the stuff.
Says who?
I'm sorry, so what?
So I'm gonna show the god tattoo that I now have on my chest.
Ah!
Where'd that
Oh,
come
no.
from? Just now.
I look up. I'm like,
Apparently.
Fen's got a god friend.
there's
I mean, she was cute.
And
She
you
was very
can't drink because of her.
Yeah, apparently I'm not allowed anymore.
See, next time you talk to a god, you need to have me present. I could have at least gotten you to where you could drink some light cocktails. I could have
Yeah.
negotiated that down.
I'd recommend to keep him away from any god you talk to, actually.
Definitely.
Yeah, I did
I'm
manage.
agreeing with him.
I was able to negotiate alcohol in my food, but it's got to be cooked out. Apparently.
Yes, I've never had a chance to swindle a god before. I'd like to at least take a swing.
Yeah, I don't know that I'd want to take a swing at her. She looked like she could take us real easy.
do we know who the god he was? Because he said the god's name. Do we know who that is?
All of you would know the
Okay.
base pantheon. Yes.
Okay.
Hagrasa is part of the main pantheon. You know the members of the pantheon are Elenil, Melanil, Uakai, Unpun, Na, Ayape, Spidu, Hagrasa, Delthael, Kakofan, Hana, and Gez. Hagrasa is the goddess of justice. She is a tiefling. She is. She also has some subdomains. You may not necessarily know those, but you would know Tiefling, Goddess of Justice, Hagrasa.
Okay.
Okay, on second thought, goddess of justice. No, I'm not screwing with that.
I was gonna say you might not want to try that one.
No.
I'll find another god to swindle, though. Trust me.
I mean, I pays the god of love. You could try that one. She might be quite fond of you for that.
I don't know. In my experience, interacting with the gods gives you a headache.
I have a headache for a really long time after this interaction, apparently.
Yeah.
Oh, so
The hangover's not gonna be fun.
we cooked breakfast, and there's the 3 people are still out there.
3 people.
I'm gonna reach back behind me and grab the bow that I left for Vah'pyr and kind of hook the quiver and try and slide it towards me. 3.
Glib suggests we try to talk to them, or maybe offer them some breakfast. We made enough for everybody, even them.
Yeah, I mean,
Don't.
maybe they're more afraid of us than we are of them.
That has never happened once in my life. No one has ever been more afraid of me than I was of them. Ever
Well, it
once.
happens to me all the time.
I mean, I'm used to it. Much more daunting than I actually look.
That's fair. Where are they exactly?
I have an idea. Glib rubs his hands together and casts prestidigitation to make a little fireworks display that says breakfast and a question mark.
Spectacular.
Question on the purple mushroom that we have, by the way. It does cast fairy fire on the person that eats it. Is that an area of effect? Or is it just singular?
Because it is a mushroom.
Okay,
and
it's
consumed,
it's localized.
It is localized.
Okay, yeah, I didn't have that in my notes. I couldn't remember.
Yeah, it's specified because,
Yeah, makes sense.
mushroom.
Put
Talk about a
mushrooms
bad
in the
trip.
breakfast.
Glib, roll me. Trying to figure out how to roll me a persuasion check.
Okay, that's gonna be 16.
Not horrible.
Not right.
Are y'all the cultists?
I feel like that question is better asked in person.
Okay, you don't see anyone coming towards you or making their presence known.
Oh, Glib, what if you do please join us for breakfast?
Oh, yeah, the question mark was a little too ambiguous. All right, here we go.
Be our guest, be our guest.
Oh, wait, no.
You do this a little too often, I think.
Yeah.
Roll me a persuasion check
I'm gonna insist on that one.
at advantage.
That's gonna be a 19.
Oh, wrong.
Glib?
Yeah?
Did you put the mushrooms in like you talked about?
No, you asked me not to. So unfortunately, it's very bland.
Is that a 6 or a 9? How do I know if it's a 6 or a 9?
Usually there's a dot.
Line.
There is not a dot, but this is definitely a 9.
Is it a D6?
No, it's a it's a D10. Okay.
I don't like how often she's saying okay.
So
She's wearing the Dark Keeper headset, too.
from the shadows of the forest, walks a drow with a shocking red, almost blood-colored hair.
Well, that's unusual.
and it's short and cropped and spiky.
Mm-hmm.
And he looks at all of you.
Hi, here for the breakfast?
Turns out we're a buffet.
Sorry,
No better that
let
than a
me-
buffoon.
We made Chimera steak breakfast.
Oh.
He looks over all of you and says, "This would be lovely. I would appreciate a bite, if you do not mind."
Is he wearing robes?
Is he wearing clothes?
He is wearing clothes.
Thank God.
He seems to have a cloak over. It is not the, like, you saw cultist robes. In fact, Glib has a pair of cultist robes in his bag.
Several.
Yes, several. He is not wearing cultist robes.
Good to know.
He has a cloak over top of his clothing, so you can't really see what's underneath of it. He seems to have very straight posture. His cloak stays very closed. He walks with an ease to him.
Mm-hmm.
As long as you don't make the bite us,
Yeah, I was kind of worried about that.
like the food.
I do not eat people.
Okay. I'm Strix. It's nice to meet you.
It's lovely to make your acquaintance, small Strix.
I'm gonna pull the hood down just a little bit more over my face. Coffee?
I'm sorry, young one. I did not hear what you had to say.
I said, do you want coffee?
Oh, yes, that would be wonderful.
Like, yeah, breakfast without coffee.
Yeah, Fen'rahl pour a cup of coffee and just kind of hand it over, but he's just keeping an eye on him through his glasses.
He reaches out the hand, and just the hand comes out of his robes, and he takes it.
This is particularly good for the forest. It is impressive work.
Thank you.
Good job, Strix.
You are welcome.
So I'm Vah'pyr Vent, and you are.
Here for breakfast. Let us start with that, shall we?
Well, see, now it just feels like an uneven exchange, given that you know my name.
If it is any consolation, you are not the only name I know.
Well, that's
He knows
ominous.
my name too.
I think they're talking about me.
Well,
You know
it's getting
his name?
cold.
Well, the
friends in
last... What's that?
Will your friends in the forest be joining us?
They are busy, I am afraid. You all stuck with me.
You wouldn't happen to know what they're busy with, would you?
Perhaps I do.
You wouldn't be willing to say, would you?
Perhaps I'm not.
Jeez, this is really tense. Everybody grab a plate.
The food is rather tasty.
Thank you. I like
Then-
your hair.
Thank you. I made it myself.
It's
Then
very
one more-
pretty. I like my purple feathers.
Oh, I
Yeah.
think your purple feathers are very good. They look lovely on you, young Strix.
Thank you.
Yeah, they're growing on me.
Glib, you always tell the best jokes.
Oh, thanks.
Ben's going to pull the bottle of wine out and hand it over.
To whom?
To the drow.
He will take the bottle.
Not the worst vintage I have ever tasted.
Can I vibe check this drow? Like, see
I
what's.
wanted to do the same.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
What? I mean, what are you looking for?
Just their vibe.
because I'm
Yeah.
trying to Well, I guess more so if he's like being malicious, or if he's just being a goob. Like,
Yeah.
just messing with us.
Go ahead and roll me an insight check.
Like, he's definitely messing with us, but like, is he just messing with us, or is it like malicious?
I'm gonna hop over to Glib really quick while they do that, and I'm gonna go, Glib.
I have no idea.
I
I'm
got
gonna whisper to Glib.
I got a 13. I got a 13, so I have a chance.
I got an 8, so
Alright.
Natural 20 for a 22.
Okay. Give me
Then don't trust no one.
just a sec.
Glib,
Yeah.
Oof.
did you tell him your name?
No. So I'm pretty sure they've been keeping tabs on us.
I just wanted to make sure.
Where
Where are the mushrooms?
Okay.
They're in the big bag.
Big bag?
Ben, this guy is really hard to read.
Oh
Like
shit!
really hard to read. It's really like all of you just cannot really get a beat on him, but Fen, something about this guy feels familiar.
We met.
Very good.
Yeah, where at?
Oh. Am I not that memorable? I am not.
Yeah, well, you mentioned a thing about you made your hair yourself, so I get the impression that this doesn't always look right.
I don't know what you could possibly be referring to. But I do believe you are not supposed to be here.
I've hit you with an axe before.
I was not fond of it. I will say that.
Yeah, your friend wasn't fond of the arrow you hit him with either. Bet that was a surprise.
It was not a mistake. We will make choice.
Yeah. How's my old man?
Not exactly the subject for breakfast conversations. I was invited for food. Oh, is
I'm
this
suddenly
what we
very
were-
interested in that topic.
Yeah.
Yes, you would be, Mr. Vind, you said, yes?
Nope. Dave Humanman.
Yes. Of
Oh,
course.
God love you, Charley.
That first name was a ruse.
Of course. It is, what you are best at, is it not?
Oh.
I'm gonna kind of hop over and start rummaging around in the big bag.
Vah'pyr's got one hand on the heft of his dagger just in case.
And I want to attempt to pull out the mood mushrooms
Okay.
without him seeing what exactly kind of mushrooms I'm pulling out.
That would be a sleight of hand check.
And get them in the frying pan with the food.
Hmm.
Ooh, the blue one. Ooh, the blue one.
Sorry, metagaming pigeon. Don't mind me.
Sir!
I'm pretty sure I know what the answer to this is. That would be a 22, my dear.
Oh, dip.
I'm sorry, what?
22.
Oh, okay.
He does seem to be watching all of you very closely. But you don't know whether he sees the mushroom or not.
And why was I invited to this breakfast?
Well, you seem to have quite an interest in us last night, so we thought we could invite you to breakfast and enjoy your company instead of you lurking in the woods.
I do not lurk.
I never look.
See,
Yeah.
here's the thing about that. You're sitting right in front of me, and I still feel like you're lurking, so...
Oh, well, I would not be so, intimidating, my good human man.
Gonna reach my hand in my spice bag and go, marjoram? And sprinkle the marjoram on the freshly cooked food that I've just cooked. And then I'm gonna go around to each person and I'm going to scoop a tiny amount on each of their plates.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome.
Thanks.
Thank you, Strix.
Appreciate it.
Well, then, friends. I mean, obviously, I know that you said that you weren't going to give us your name, but I would feel remiss if I didn't ask again. I mean, you're such a good friend of my father's and all.
Pleasantries. I appreciate the pleasantries. They are the ways that we, as a people, continue forward. But perhaps instead you can just refer to me by a name you see fit.
All right, you see fit. Or UC, I guess, for short, yeah?
Alright, fine, we'll go with UC.
UC sounds like a wonderful option for me.
No.
Which mushroom did you pull out?
The blue one.
Which one? Wait, no, that's not what you said. He said
The
blue.
mood one.
I
The
said
mood
blue.
Oh, you said, yeah,
The mood.
you said the mood one. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Blue one is
Yeah.
not the mood one.
I
He's just
said
being
blue.
a dick.
Yeah,
Mood.
Okay.
yeah.
Mood.
I was trying to get this dude to go to sleep. It's fine.
Yeah, you tried. Yeah. He takes a bite of the food, politely chews it and swallows. And nothing seems to happen.
Why do I feel like you dreamt about a god and then woke up to have breakfast with the devil?
Because that's about what happened.
The gods.
It occurs to me that maybe we shouldn't be talking about this out in the open, yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, come
So
How
on.
long do you tend to stay around this area, Yuzi?
Oh. We have been here for a while, as I believe, your friends are aware, unfortunately. It was, not a pleasant event for you to take my mom. But, he is taken care of.
A little bit of light work.
This is true. You are quite the charmer, Glib.
Yeah.
Well, you've seen what we're cooking up.
I have. It is rather delicious. I believe I taste hints of something interesting in it.
Was the marjoram.
I have
It's a secret spice I like to use in most of my cooking, especially with Chimera. It helps take away the gamey taste.
I can't believe it's not butter.
Yes!
I
Interesting.
did use a little bit of butter, though.
Oh, okay. All right, never mind.
Yeah,
Is,
sadly I'm fresh out.
Much skill you have.
Oh, thank you.
Boss. And what brings you to the forest?
Oh, a friend of yours, squawked.
Yes. As I said, an unfortunate thing that happened.
I mean, not for us.
Ah.
I mean, you know, we tried to get him to talk without, you know, threatening him, but, clammed up pretty good. And I did make good that, if he didn't talk willingly, I'd, just make sure that when I found you, you'd know that he squawked.
Oh. Well, unfortunately, I already knew this. But thank you for the information. It is, under control.
You know me, I'm a man of my word.
Indeed. I appreciate the breakfast, but I do believe that perhaps I should get going.
Oh, before you go, have you seen any other chimeras around? We got like 2 more tails we need.
We are trying to hunt those.
You are a bit away from where they might be, but perhaps you will find them back the way you came.
That's fair.
Yes.
Yeah.
Not convenient, but fair.
But I can promise that we will not stand in your way of making it to the ruins. The small parlor trick is useful, but no longer necessary, I believe. Have a good morning, and I look forward to perhaps making your acquaintance again quickly. And with that, he stands and walks out.
Tell my father I'm coming for him.
A message I would be happy to deliver.
You think he doesn't know by now?
Oh, I'm sure he does.
Hi, UC. Have a bright day.
Goodbye, little Strix.
I didn't like him.
Yeah.
Very uncomfortable right now.
Oh,
Yeah.
you know what? I forgot to give him back his big fancy robe. Oh well.
And I think
that
with
might
that,
come in handy later. We probably shouldn't give that back.
I
No,
think
probably
with that extremely uncomfortable breakfast exchange, we'll make it to our break.
Yeesh.
See y'all soon, everyone.
Boy.
All right, welcome back, everyone. Hope you had a wonderful break. We know we did. So we left off with y'all having had a very awkward conversation with a drow in the woods. Probably drow.
Question mark.
Yeah, I don't like that question mark on drow. Actually, I'm not crazy about it.
Oh well, UC's their own thing.
I mean, I guess we'll see what he is.
Will you?
Maybe not. Probably not.
Fuck it. Let's cut him up and count the rings.
I like that plan.
I didn't like him. Okay.
Yeah.
Don't read too far into this, Vah'pyr. I agree with him again. This is 3 for 3. Something is seriously wrong with me.
3 for 3. 3 for 3. You're coming around.
Maybe it's just not being. It's because we haven't been in the lantern light in a while. Maybe.
I'm gonna say that's what this is.
The corruption of Strix.
No.
Strix is being corrupted.
It's in that Chimera.
I'll have none of that. I wrote a Chimera. It was awesome.
That was kind of cool.
Yeah, there we go. 4 for 4.
Shut up!
Well, what do y'all say we hop on UC's heels over here? Maybe we can catch something. The impression
You
his
hear-
friends are wanting the thing.
Over near the tree.
Do you think we need the little loopy guy now?
We might get
Because,
there faster.
Yeah, but we might get there faster, but we'll definitely get there more pleasantly regardless.
Will we have our livers?
Yeah, that's what I'm really worried about. That was really specific, the liver eraser thing.
Yeah. Glip Glop.
You did say that there wasn't going to be any sort of parlor tricks on the way there anymore, so we might be able to just take it as just a walk.
That's true. That's less what I'm worried about, though. I think his friends were warning the rest of the group.
Whose friends are warning the rest of the what?
We need to have breakfast on the run. We just had a very unpleasant visitor.
Nuts. Alright. I got it.
I've got 2 Chimera wings for you.
And
So-
he
I'll hand him the first one. It's like, your down payment.
He is eating all our profits.
it's like a piranha.
Yeah, I know.
I'm a piranha. And then he opens up the thing and you pop 30 feet away through the little portal.
Once more into the breach.
Under the breach. While we're traveling, I'm going to tell Glip Glop roughly what he's looking for in terms of the dude, like in the direction that he went. You know, like if you can get ahead of him on the way to the ruins, that would be fantastic. Or his 2 friends.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Smells like. Oh. Smells weird.
He acted weird.
What does that mean? What does
Hold on
smells
now.
weird
I don't
mean?
know. Yeah.
What are you talking about?
To be fair, he said that we smelled weird too, so.
Yeah.
Well, it could just be the ambient magic.
That is not true. Mr. Glib smells just fine.
Oh, well, thank you.
Yeah.
You have an Archfey patron.
Comes with perks.
Yeah, you two probably.
Yeah, but if we already smell weird, then why would
He say that we smell weird.
why would because he didn't say it's
You guys talk a lot.
is it more weird than it was previously?
You guys talk a lot. This is. You would never catch the rabbit with that.
There's a rabbit now?
There was.
Oh, there was.
We
We
caught
took care of it.
Yeah. I think the Tabaxi's the one that got it, wasn't it?
Yeah. Cat person, right?
Yeah.
Well, that makes sense.
I mean, that's about 1 foot 1 meat I will eat. It's not a bird.
Tabaxi?
No, rabbit!
Oh.
Well, you haven't tried Tabaxi yet.
I don't want to try tabaxi.
bird eating a cat? That sounds like some end time shit.
What is it they say? Dog bites person, that's not news. Person bites dog.
Yeah.
It's a little weird.
Yeah.
What?
You guys rant and rave. He does not seem to catch up to the drow that you described. In fact, you don't really see anyone in your hops that you seem to be making. It seems like the forest is fairly well empty. And you come upon some walls that have crumbled, and you see very much boulders and two statues with what looks to be people standing between them. And Glip Glop looks at the rest of you and says, "Wing!"
I hand him the other wing.
Hey, GG, quick question.
Yeah.
Do you sense anything amiss around here?
Oh yeah, this whole place smells gross.
Yeah, that's kind of what I thought.
Real weird. But
No, our contract is
Not-
fulfilled. Yeah.
yeah, not my abyssal chickens, you know? So, have a good time! And he just dashes off into the trees with his wing.
Hey?
I'm gonna look in the bag of holding at the last abyssal chick and be like, good thing he doesn't know about the rest of our stuff.
For the record, I would very much appreciate if we never had to call him again.
Yeah, actually, what he said.
What are you talking about? He's great.
He's odd, but I mean, he wasn't horrible.
Oh, did I ever give him his pickle juice? I feel like I tried to, and then it just didn't happen.
This has been some of the most uncomfortable 24 hours of my life.
He was
the
real.
redheaded drow was the more uncomfortable of the two.
No,
didn't
he
help.
was real specific about that liver shit.
Hey,
That
what's
was-
up? I forgot to give you your pickle juice.
Oh, when you say his name, he pops back and he's just like, "What?
Pickle
Ah!
juice.
That's right! I was totally excited about that and really confused by it."
Yeah, so was I. Well, either way, here you go. It's got a little pickle in it.
I'm having
Oh.
a seriously hard time trying to get the map placed.
And he dashes back off, cradling his pickle juice.
Bye, Glip Glop.
Bye. Oh, don't take
Bye!
it back. It'll just come back if you keep saying it.
He was still close enough that he didn't pop back quite that, but yeah. Just
Yeah.
dashing off through the...
Yeah, I'm with Edwin on this one. The less we have to do with that gentleman, the better.
Oh, he's fine.
Nothing like the bartender.
I don't know who that is, or Edwin doesn't know who that is.
I don't know who that is either.
You're probably better off, to be honest.
I don't know.
Better
who
off
that
without a lot of
is.
things.
I mean,
I
I
have to say it, even though it's a lie.
It's just some
Better off
face
without-
stuff.
Nib Nob and his boogers, and Drow McRedhead over here making me an uncomfortable breakfast, and
Uncomfortable breakfast. That could be a show.
Well, GG's and
oh goodness,
friend.
there's the episode. An uncomfortable breakfast.
An uncomfortable
An uncomfortable breakfast.
Yes! Alright.
Best part of waking up is an uncomfortable confrontation with a drow.
So,
All right, so we see these two statues and these two Muggle chuckers.
these three Muggle chuckers.
Oh, it would
Three.
probably help if I actually got on the map.
Oh, I didn't see the third one.
Yeah, there's three of
That's
them
a-
there.
Oh, that's a
Crafty
big
like
map.
that.
That is a big, big map.
Yes, it is.
big man. Oh,
Where-
goodness.
They don't
Where
get
are
any
we-
smaller.
Where are
Uh,
we meant to be on the map?
So there's-
Y'all are coming from approximately this direction
Back
down
to-
here in these trees.
and
In
that
fact,
dude.
you're a little bit closer to this side over here. So,
Okay.
I would just love to make a stealth check.
Yes, please.
go ahead and make your stealth check.
Yeah, me
we
too,
all
please.
stealth?
Can I stealth,
If you
please?
want to.
We can attempt.
I'm gonna stealth a bit.
Oh
I don't.
goodness me.
Oh, there's little people in between them. I barely saw them.
Maybe.
Where's the other guy?
So there is
One,
this guy here, this guy
Thank God.
here, and this guy here.
That's a guy?
Yep, that's guy.
There are dudes there.
Oh my god, the map's too big, I can't see it. You do know I'm functionally blind without my glasses. With my glasses, right?
I was about to say, like, you have one. Also, you can use the scroll wheel to zoom in.
You can.
That's true.
I see
Yes.
the whole map and that bothers me.
I mean,
Well-
you're gonna get used to it
What to
fast.
tell
I
you.
promise.
Mm-hmm.
Because
Uh,
these maps they don't get any smaller.
That's true.
I mean, even.
Keeper, would you be so kind as to place my token for me?
Yes. Sorry, give me just.
Oh, yeah, you're fine.
Minute. Okay, there you go. There you go.
Excellent.
We are missing a Strix. Looks like.
Sorry, I was still trying to.
You're good. You're good.
It's okay.
He's okay. I make Lim. Love that movie.
All right, how far are we from these guys?
Yeah, you're good. Yeah, 50, 60 feet back, 45-ish, give or take. Depends.
Let me know when you want those stealth rolls.
Yeah.
Like this.
Go ahead and make your stealth rolls now. Yeah.
I got a 15.
18.
24.
Okay. Wow.
I got, hold on, math. 25.
Wow.
Oh, shoot, I only got a 24.
Oh no, it was a 26, sorry.
Holy.
I
man.
did the worst.
But it's
I'm right
still a
there
pretty
with you.
it's still a pretty good crop though.
Yeah, I mean
15's not terrible.
No.
3 of you disappear into the shadows like you were never born in the first place. The other 2 of you are looking around going, now they're our friends.
We wish we were never born.
I am a wicked finger of darkness.
Yeah, you see 3 guys, and as you come up, they see, well, one of them sees both of you.
Dang. I should have put on a robe.
Can I tell which guy sees us?
You seem to be making eye contact with the guy in the front.
That one?
Yeah, and what's your passive perception?
Non-existent.
So that guy just blatantly sees me and Fen.
Ooh.
Just whisper assassino under your breath.
I don't know. What did I do?
All
Alright, let's play it back.
right.
Yeah, okay.
Rewind the tape. Rewind the tape.
Yeah, John at the booth is saying assassino, yeah.
And for some reason, this guy seems to just disappear.
I don't like that.
Maybe he was an illusion.
No.
Yeah, we're never that lucky.
Nope. He ran off to go get friends. That's what he did. Oh, shit.
Yeah.
It's not
Meanwhile-
fair. Villains can't use the power of friendship.
Hockey
And what we have.
I'm over here in the trees. Fuck y'all.
Me?
Well, can I tell you? So, do you want me to roll a perception check to see if I notice that the guy sees us, or?
No, you can tell that
You
one
made eye
of
contact with
one of the
one,
guys
right?
is
Okay.
eye contacting you and Edwin pretty hard. The
I'll
others
just-
of you think
Yeah,
you're
I'll
pretty
just start
well.
walking forward then, since I don't know where the other 3 went. So I assume that they don't know where the other 3 went. I'm just gonna start walking forward.
Fair enough. You're just walking
Can-
forward.
I just want to whisper.
I mean,
to
I've got my
Fen.
I've got my hands on my weapons, and I'm just walking. He already sees us. What are we gonna do?
Go ahead, Tony.
It kind of already answered my question.
Yeah.
I was gonna whisper like, how do you wanna handle this? But instead it's like, how do you wanna? Okay,
Oh shit.
I'll just be
I'm gonna-
ready.
I'm gonna
Stay
hang back
frosty.
until he gets big.
Yeah. All right. So I have, I think it's 30. Yeah, I have 30 feet of movement. I assume walking or running, but yeah.
Yeah, 30 feet is walking. Oof. This guy also seems to disappear
Right.
as he sees you walking closer.
Good, Yogi.
It's either fairy fire or they're running away. In invisibility, the only way we'll see him is fairy fire.
I mean, you see him move, but you don't see where he goes.
They just ninja it up.
He walked away, casted invisibility, and ran away.
And tell me they had ninjas.
Ninjas!
That would have been good to
I
know.
signed up for chimeras and snake people. Ninjas, come on now.
No snakes!
Oh, we knew they had the snakes, but ninjas? Like, come
I
on.
didn't know the snakes.
Yes, they told us like 2
Snake
days
people.
ago.
Yeah.
Not when I signed up.
Sneeple.
Sneeple have feelings too.
Do they?
Oh dear.
As a Snursen lover, yes.
Or are they some cold-blooded? You know, they
Cold-blooded.
I was waiting for it.
Yes. But yes.
Good snake into my eyes.
You guys are walking up.
Yeah. I don't know what the other three are doing, but I guess because I'm walking up with Edwin, but I have drawn one sword and I have the hammer whip out.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay.
I'm hiding in the bushes.
That's fair.
I'm hiding in the bushes. That is exactly what I'm doing.
I'm also hiding in the bushes.
I do not have my hands on my weapons as I walk up with Fen. I even have, a little bit of a smile. Maybe we can pull a good cop, bad cop thing on this guy. Who knows?
Mm-hmm.
I like this plan.
Not betting on it, but
Well, you're better at the talking than I am. Fenn's just like, as we're walking up, Fenn's just trying to kind of whisper to, like, you're better at the talking. I'm better at the smashing. So let's play to our strengths, yeah. What do you think, Edwin? I know.
I'm not sure what we're doing here, so I don't know.
Well, I mean, we're here trying to. We're trying to stop the cult from destroying the world. Is what we're trying to do.
That's specific.
Yeah.
I
I'll
just
call
love
out.
this guard's point of view that you guys were walking towards it, and then you're like, oh, wait, let's figure out what we want to do. And he's just kind of just standing there, like,
Well,
Yeah.
we're good
All
distance.
right.
We're
Hold on just a minute.
we're good distance from.
You just give him the archer finger.
Ben,
No,
a 12
you
doesn't
can't drink
hit
anymore.
you, right?
Uh-oh.
12 does not hit me. No.
Okay. Then suddenly at your feet, you hear doop,
Well, here it comes.
and you look down, and there is a crossbow bolt at your feet. And the other guy pulls out some knives.
Mother God.
The guy that you see pulls out some knives.
All right.
That's fucking rude, I'll
So
tell
we
you that.
don't know where the bolt came from.
Nope, not really, but I would like you to roll initiative. So, Strix has a 21. Vah'pyr has a 20. Glib has an 18. Edwin has a 14. Fen has a 10. This is correct, yes?
Yes.
Très
Yeah.
belle. So this pink guy is here. He is holding knives. Another guy seems to be disappeared as far as you can tell. Strix? What
Yeah.
would you like to do?
I would like to see if I can figure out where the other guy went.
You can roll me a perception check if you'd like.
Okay. That is an 18.
You do not see him, unfortunately.
Uh-oh.
Okay. So since I can't see him, that is a bummer.
Sorry.
I am gonna go ahead and yep, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go. I think that's where I'm gonna be. Yes, I'm gonna go there, and I am going to use my bonus action or an action.
Spirit fists.
Yeah, I'm gonna use my action to summon my astral form. And I kind of take my wings and I wave them in front of me and I push out, and all of a sudden this giant, massive sized great owl pops up surrounding me.
Okay.
Oh boy.
And that requires a dex save.
Dex save, got it. And I would say that this is in direct sunlight. Yeah, this is in direct sunlight. But that only affects certain things. How did I roll 2? Sorry.
Or
But
disadvantage?
that's significantly better for you. Yeah, but he doesn't actually have that. Right now. That is probably a fail. So
13 or lower?
it lowered like a lot. What's the range of that effect?
10 feet.
Okay.
And I'm
Hold
10
on.
feet.
Yes.
I made sure.
Yeah. No.
So
okay.
he takes 2d4 of damage.
Okey-dokey.
And that is a solid 8, folks.
Ooh.
Hell yeah.
Fancy.
And I believe, yeah, I'm pretty sure that's it, because I can't take any of my bonus actions right now. So.
You can't?
Oh, I can take an unarmed strike. So yeah, I'm gonna take an unarmed strike action.
Okay.
Hit him.
Oh no, I can't use that because that's when I use the attack action with an unarmed strike already, and I didn't use an unarmed strike. So yeah, that's it. That's all my actions.
Okie dokie. Which brings us to Vah'pyr.
All right. That's a little annoying, but 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, and what the hell? We use bonus action dash, and I'll take a poke with my rapier.
All right.
And this counts as sneak attack because she is within melee range of him technically, right? Because of her crazy astral monk nonsense.
Yeah, I think that would. Yeah, she would be flanking. So yes.
Okay. So that's not gonna do it. That's a 9.
Yeah, that's a miss.
Yep.
Good thing he's naked. No.
Yeah, even naked.
That might be a bit intimidating too, though.
Yeah. And unfortunately, that's all for me.
All right. Really? Which brings us to.
I burned my bonus action on dash.
That's true. Which
Yeah.
brings us to Glib.
So Glib's gonna hop out of the bushes. He's not gonna go all the way towards the guy. He's gonna stop right around here. And instead of getting up and close for melee, because he knows there's some people around that we can't see yet, would making a perception check be a bonus action?
I'd allowed it to be your free action for now.
Well, let's give it a go. No, that's a 12.
Yeah, no.
Okay, so in that case, he's just going to line up an Eldritch Blast at Pinky over here and see what happens. That's going to be a 17.
That does hit.
All right, and that's going to be 4 force damage as the coalescing motes of light leap off of his hand and go and hit that guy.
All right, very nice. And he takes that damage, and you see it, and it looks like it hurts.
And that'll be it for me.
Fantastic. All right. I'm checking out some things, which I believe brings us to our guy. One of our guys.
Hello.
Cheese and rice. Hold on, I have to reload this page because it's being a puff.
Technical difficulty.
Ba-da-ba-ba.
I'm about to get stabbed.
So,
Oh my.
actually, so he pops out of hiding, and he's gonna aim at you, but he is Edwin. He is going to aim at you. He is standing in shade, so that actually would mean that he does not have the disadvantage from direct sunlight because he's in the shadows of the thing. And
But what if he was? What if he wasn't in the shadows of the thing?
Just cast sunlight. Easy
does
peasy.
a 24 hit you?
No.
My
No.
client doesn't have to answer that.
No, it does not.
I played the 5th edition.
Well, he kind of does, actually. So I'm gonna say yes. So go ahead and roll me a Constitution saving throw, please.
Okay, but don't, please. No.
That's not gonna work for me.
I'm gonna need that Constitution saving throw, friend.
Oh, no.
Yes, ma'am.
Stop, rewind,
Sorry,
back it up.
Please don't die. Please don't
I'm trying to
die.
remember where my saves
See,
are.
you really should ask Vah'pyr for that kind of save, considering he is a con man.
That's a 3.
That's a 3. Okay.
How?
I rolled a 2. That's how.
Oh, yeah, that math checks out.
Okay, well, you take 6 points of piercing damage. You take 3 points of sneak attack damage. And then you take 12 points of poison damage.
I'm sorry.
So, oh, I'm sorry. So, okay, so that was a lot.
Was 8, so that's what, 20-ish total?
Yeah, I think so.
And 19.
It's 3.
12, 3, and 6.
We goofed up.
19.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We messed up bad.
Yeah.
Shouldn't have picked this
And
fight.
that is that turn. And next he's going to
Next.
yeah, make his way over to Strix, and he's gonna try to hit you with a short sword. He is now standing in direct sunlight though, so this is at disadvantage.
Mm-hmm. Of course, he tries to hit me with the shorts.
Does an 18 hit you?
No,
Are you lying?
I am not.
Really?
I
Wow.
am 19.
Wow.
That is impressive. So yeah. He swipes at you, and it seems to like go across your armor. or well, your willpower, I guess. And yeah,
It
my
strikes
astral
against your
form.
wisdom.
It just slices right through my astral form.
yep. And that brings us to Edwin, who is feeling some ouch.
That was a mistake.
Feeling much more than ouch. Oof. Okay.
Get angry, boy.
So that was a bolt, right, that I took?
Yeah, it was a crossbow bolt with drow poison on it.
So as sad as I am that I'm going to die now, it also made it a little funnier that Fen and I are so low on initiative. Because it was like, so what are we? And then like the bolt lands and we're just like, kind of frozen as everyone runs out and starts fighting, and then I get shot in the back. So that's just great.
Yeah, he was hiding real with the goodness.
So I'm gonna take a real deep breath, and then I'm gonna kind of just flex a little, and ice starts to form on my armor all about me as I cast Armor Bagathus.
Woo!
At
Nice.
level 2.
Fair enough. All right.
So I get my 10 temporary HP, and as a bonus action, I'm gonna cough up a little blood and just kind of slap Ben on the back. All right, bud. Time to be the bigger man.
Yeah.
Is that bardic inspiration, I'm assuming?
Yes, ma'am.
All right.
That'll be it for me.
And that
Time
brings,
to be the bigger man. I love that.
brings us to Fen'rahl Everbrun. Does that mean that instead of, like, underneath fantastic, it needs to say the bigger man?
Be the bigger man. Yep.
There you go.
Fantastic. Be the bigger bet.
Alright, well, Ben doesn't terribly take kindly to this guy shooting his new friends.
I'm just
So-
gonna preemptively do that.
Yep. Well, yeah, because, so,
I know what's
Ben,
happening.
push
That's-
the thing on top of him.
yeah,
Oh
how
my
big is this
God.
statue?
I mean, I'm standing there too. Please don't forget that.
No, that would be a hell of a...
You're Dexy. You're fine.
Yeah, you'll dodge right out of the way.
Cool. It's fine. Do it.
How big is this statue, just out of curiosity?
It looks pretty big. It also looks pretty tough.
Okay, that's fair.
It looks a little bit bigger than you.
Well, that's not as intimidating. 10, 15. Can I get around this dude to give Strix flanking?
I would say if you went like here,
Yeah.
you could feasibly do it. You'd be kind of between a rock and a squished place. But you could do it.
Would I? Can I get? Oh yeah, but if I go there,
You would probably also trigger an attack of opportunity trying to go there.
probably. Would I take any sort of like attack disadvantage if I go here?
No, you wouldn't take attack disadvantage. You'd be kind of boxed in.
All right, so I'm gonna go right here behind him, in my full giant form, and I'm going to swipe with my sword and then the hammer whip, which has been popped out. So that is +5 on that one, and +5 on that one. So that is 24 and 18.
Those both hit.
Okay, so I'm going to. I think that's a D8 and a D4. Oops. No, come on. Actions, thank you. Yep, D4, D8, got it. Okay, and then I'm going to dump Giant's Might into the hammer attack.
Okay.
So that is 6 plus 3 is 9, and then 3 plus 3 is 6. So 15 damage total.
Holy banana balls! I need to pull up a calculator because I didn't do that.
Kill him, kill him, kill him.
Gotta do that pesky math.
I agree with Vah'pyr. Kill him. Do it.
You said 15?
15 total, 5 of it is Giant's Might damage.
Okay. Fair enough. Yeah, that's a hit. He took that. He does not look happy.
So, I get 2 hits or 3? I've lost where I'm at.
I believe you get 2. I believe you get 2.
Yeah.
Unless you use second wind, or not second wind, the other thing.
Action surge.
Action surge. Okay, so I'm gonna blow the action surge then.
Okay.
Because, like I said, I'm not terribly pleased with this guy right now.
Shocking. Why wouldn't you enjoy this guy? What?
And I'm going to hit him again with the sword. That's only 16 this time.
All right. That hits still.
It does hit still? Excellent.
Yes.
And this one, because he really pissed me off, is going to get fire change.
Okie dokie. I have to roll for that, right?
You do. Strength save of 13.
Right. I don't think that works. I don't think he escapes that. Yeah, no, he does not escape that. Yeah. You got him. You got him good.
Excellent. That comes out to 6 slashing damage then, and 5 fire damage.
That's so much math. Oh wait, that's less math. That's... Alright, very nice. Yeah.
And I'm going to tell him...
He's still alive.
Yeah.
As a free...
Not a fan.
Yeah, as a free action, I'm going to tell him to burn in hell.
Yeah. Kind of gives you a rude tilt with his chin. Which brings us to his friend's turn.
I like that even less.
Singeing feeling. Yeah.
And his friend just got going to buy a blue guy who's standing right in front of him. Doesn't like that very much.
There was an attempt. It wasn't successful. In case that alters things.
The attempt was made though. So he's gonna make. I'm assuming that a 9 misses you.
Woo! Yes, it does.
So he's gonna swipe at you, and then he's gonna swipe at Strix.
How far is his reach?
Oh wait, you're right. So he's not gonna
What the hell?
So Vah'pyr, does a 15 hit you?
Does a 15 hit me? Let me double check. I don't believe it does. Woo! 1 short.
Fair enough. So you get swiped at 2 times.
Must be nice.
Ooh.
It's too late for that.
That was lucky.
But yeah, he seems to miss you. You're a little bit too, airy or something, I guess.
I was about to say, seems to miss me is very ambiguous language. He missed me.
he missed you. You were just too airy. Strix.
Yes. I'm going to look at this one in front of me and go, "You have made me mildly spicy. And I'm done now."
And I am going to pull my fan off of my back, open it up, and as I do so, so does my astral form opens up this giant fan as well. And I am going to slice down onto the purple guy, with my fan.
All right. Go ahead and roll me an attack roll.
Mildly spicy is a contradiction in terms.
That's also true.
That is what is it? Yeah, it's a 19 on dice.
Yeah, that hits.
Okay.
And you're
Well,
hitting
now I'm
purple
a
guy?
fan.
I'm hitting
Not me. What are you doing?
this
Okay.
one.
Yeah.
This one.
Oh, no.
And that is 13 damage.
Okay. Sorry, I have to do
Um,
some math.
You're fine.
Oh, he is officially hurt.
I do not like it when you hurt my friends!
And I am going to go ahead and use Flurry of Blows on him as well.
Okie dokie.
First attack is 24 to hit.
That hits.
And it's 8 damage.
Okay.
And the second one is a 17 to hit. No,
That-
wait. That's not 17. Math.
Math is hard.
Wow, I put those numbers in backwards. Hold on. 19 to hit.
That hits.
19 to hit.
That hits.
All right.
Being a little salty there.
Instead of a 12. And that is a 9 damage.
All right. Yes, that math. Why have you forsaken me, math?
Well, between Strix and I, he's taken about 56 damage.
Yeah, he's doing okay.
He
I don't
doesn't.
like that these are the door guys.
He doesn't look great.
Well, you don't put your strongest people in front of your doors?
He doesn't
Nice.
look
It's a
great.
club.
Okay, and that's it.
All right, which brings us to Edwin.
Try again.
No, sorry. Wow. That brings us to Vah'pyr. They look nothing alike either. I don't know what my deal was.
First of all, we're facing different directions.
Yeah.
Blue to make purple.
All right. So, am I flanking with this fool? Well, you know what? Just to guarantee it. Boop. And now I'm flanking with this fool.
Yes, you are.
That's a natural 20.
Ouch.
Nice.
Woo!
So, that's going to be.
Pink one.
We roll a d8.
For the folks at home, take a shot.
That is a step. That is 7 double to 14 plus 4, so 18 right there.
All right.
Then my
Plus your
sneak,
yeah, I was gonna say plus sneak attack, right?
which is a 9 double to another 18.
All right, you took him to hurt and a little bit past hurt. Honestly, he's gotten some hits.
Now I'm gonna
A
take.
little ow.
Now I'm gonna do my bonus action offhand attack
Nice.
with my dagger. That's close. That's an 18 on die plus 6. Dear, you were gonna make me do the math.
That hits.
Yeah. Oh, I forgot to put the one die I needed. I forgot to get a D4.
D4. Best dice.
Couch.
That's max damage. That's gonna be a 4.
Oh wow! Good job. Yeah, he's looking almost as hurt as
Hey,
his
that was a
friend.
big
Honestly.
turn.
Yeah, you did some damage, man.
Yeah.
All right, which brings us to Glib.
Kill him.
Okay.
Kill him. Kill him.
Away with that one.
Alrighty, well, seeing all that stuff and not wanting to leave Vah'pyr hanging with one of these guys, Glib's gonna slip right behind him, back to back with Strix, and is gonna go for a swing with his magical pact weapon.
Très belle.
That's gonna be a dirty 20,
Mm.
All right, that hits.
and that's gonna be 5 whole damage.
All right. 5 damage.
Yep. I rolled minimum damage.
All right.
But, no, we're here now.
Oh, Fred Nuggets. I did that backwards. That's fine. All right. He is now officially looking worse than his friend.
Wow. And that'll be the end of old Glib's turn.
Here comes the pain.
Sorry, let me just adjust with what the monkey butts is going on. It's fine. Everything's fine. All right. Which, yes, brings us to our purple friend here. Purple friend just got zoinked by a giant dude. He's not fond of that. So he's gonna try to hit that. Oh wait, no, it's a straight roll, isn't it? Yeah. So, that's a natural 20 plus 6 for a 26, Ben. Does that hit you?
It does.
I thought he had disadvantage because he was in the sun.
He does, which makes it a straight roll.
Oh.
Because
So that was a natural 20?
Yeah.
Go ahead and roll for damage, I suppose.
You're gonna pop the cloud rune, aren't you?
I'm probably gonna pop the pink guy, yeah.
That's fair.
I'm gonna pop the pink guy is an unsettling sentence out of context. I'm not
So
sure.
you would.
I don't know what it
When I'm in Super Smash Brothers, I'm playing against a Kirby.
Yeah.
You would take 12 points, or no, you would take 5 points of piercing damage.
Mm-hmm.
And oh, that's so many of these. I didn't roll last time, but now that it's against them. I don't know that this will fit.
Not
in
like
my
the
dice
candy
roller.
dish of dice that she's just like,
I don't know if it'll fit in my dice roller. You may have to roll them separately.
Well, you gotta keep them poison dice separate, you know?
25 points of poison damage.
So that pink dude's gonna be awful unhappy.
Yeah. So if you pop your cloud rune,
Yep.
pink. I'm a hammer.
Yeah, Ben, as a reaction, slaps his chest, and the other drow apparently
Erupts
keels
into
over.
Haste. Yeah. And he needs to make a strength saving throw for those shackles, right? Okay.
Fen just slaps his chest and is like, "No thanks, I've sworn off the stuff."
But a
thank
10
you.
does not save, unfortunately.
No,
So
it does not.
but he does get a second attack. And
Yeah,
this one
It's okay. I've got it. While you're doing that, I've got to roll for damage anyway.
Burn him. Burn him up.
Does a 19 hit you?
The 19 does hit me. He also takes 9 fire damage, by the way.
All right. Pink guy is gone.
Not bad.
He takes 9 fire damage. Yeah, hold on. Sorry, math is really hard for me.
I get it.
Mm-hmm.
All right, he is
I think we hardly
looking
use it.
bloody
Dude,
though.
12 plus 7, it's fine.
I thought your friend said you learned this lesson, you little shit.
So that's 4 points of piercing damage, and I need you to make a Constitution saving roll for me.
Copy that.
Gotta be pretty good at these.
That's a 10 on die, so I have the HP thing up. Give me 1 second.
Okay.
So I actually have the save list on this page. Con, you said?
Yep.
15 total.
That is exactly what you need, so you take half damage on this.
Oh, thank God. Okay.
Oh, wait, half damage.
What was the first number, MK?
You take the full 4 points of that.
Right. So that was 4. Okay. 4 minus. Okay. Sorry, I just wanted to make sure that I was getting all the stuff subtracted right.
So you take 11 points of poison damage.
Copy.
Ooh, Faloo.
Damn,
Yeah,
that's
didn't like
good
that one.
poison.
And that does take him to the end of his turn. Fortunately, he has no uses left, which brings us to Edwin.
I got really excited there. Even I can't tell us apart anymore.
They're both humanoids.
It's
Oh.
Itru? Itru?
Human.
Come on.
So at the start of my turn, I'm just gonna, more blood. Great, good stuff. Good stuff.
Just a little poisoned,
Uh,
it's fine.
Oh, a little bit. It's fine. It's fine. I'm gonna. I think I'm gonna just use cure wounds.
Yeah.
Just
That's fair.
I want to feel good. I want to feel good again.
I
feel good about my life choices.
Nothing will ever feel the same.
And, but I'm gonna use second level slot hole.
Alright.
So it's
Fair.
2d8.
We showed up in a
I've got
drought.
like
Oh, how
the
much?
lowest HP. so let's see here. No, why? Oh. Okay, so I heal 13. That's
How much? 14?
13.
Oh, okay.
Not terrible.
So, yeah, I
Not
got most
bad.
of it back.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Howie.
He's a bard.
I'm a rogue.
Bards have less.
Bards do often have less,
Yeah. Leave me alone.
says the bard who dumps calm.
Oh, well, yeah, there's your problem.
Yep.
Yeah,
That
your
one.
poor life choices aren't my fault.
Never said they were.
Then, as a bonus action, because I just saw Vah'pyr mess that dude up. All right, hey, more of that, please. And I'm gonna toss in Bardic Inspiration,
Beautiful. Beautiful.
and that'll be it from me.
Alright.
Whatever you say, you whimpering asthmatic.
That's a quote.
Sure.
Love that reference. Alright, which I believe brings us to Fen'rahl Everbren.
Oh, right, shit, because that was a reaction before. Alright.
Huh? Huh?
So then I'm going to slap him with my sword and the hammer then.
Sword.
And that is a dirty 20 and a 19.
Both of those hit.
And that's D4, D8, and Giant Smite, which is a D6. Right. 9, 7, 16, 17 total damage.
Would you like to roll the bean footage, sir? The
Yeah.
beautiful bean footage?
Get him.
Oh god. I didn't think he was gonna die that quick. After slashing him, I'm gonna pop the button on the hammer whip so the chain pops back in, and I'm just gonna bring the hammer down straight on his forehead.
You do,
Oof.
and you turn this gentleman to paste! He is
Mushy mushy.
washed, and you are freed from these issues.
Well, there was a third one I'm a little worried about.
Yeah, there's another one that ran away.
I would like to immediately re-stealth.
Yeah,
Okay.
he and his friends bolted, but in very different ways.
That's an 18.
Fantastic. Is anyone else going stealthy?
Yeah, I'll try.
Let them know the storm is coming.
Oh, they know. I rolled a 1.
What are you doing to me, Christopher?
I didn't even. I moved down the thing.
Yeah, I also rolled a 1 because I'm bleeding out, so I didn't.
You know what? Actually,
Tried to go into a bush and I just coughed blood and it was all over the place.
He has an excuse. He's bleeding out.
That's true. That's true.
Someone tried to erase his liver.
I'm bleeding out. He's sober. It's the same.
It's a really difficult situation for you two.
We're
But
having a bad day.
Yeah, you. Well, 2 of you know you're not stealthed.
Yeah.
The rest of you think you might be, except Glib, who's just like, nah.
I'm like, nah, too.
Fair enough.
I would like to make a perception check to see if I can see anything in these walls at all, or anybody.
Go for it.
I'm just picturing Glib T-posing to assert dominance.
Hey, Glib's grabbing a crossbow with some poisoned bolts if he can.
Oh yeah.
Roll me an investigation check, Glib.
That was a 16 on perception, by the way.
Oh,
You do also have bardic inspiration. Yes, Tony.
Oh shit!
Keeper,
Yes, I do.
Just to clarify, that was just flat poison damage. I'm not poisoned.
Yeah, no, it was just flat poison damage.
Okay.
Yeah.
I just wanted to clarify. Just didn't
That's
later on be like, actually, you should be dead.
23.
So that's 22 perception.
22 perception. And Glib, what did you get?
A 23 investigation.
Fantastic. You do find 6 poison bolts.
Alrighty. Loads went up. Who's ready to tango?
Mm-hmm. You have 6 drow bolts.
Vahpyr's just over here. Idiots.
Yeah,
Why are we
Vahpyr
giving
is
Glib a crossbow?
I already had a crossbow.
Yeah. Vahpyr is invisible to all of you as far as you can tell. Fen, the walls are kind of up and down. There are walls there. Some of them are higher than others. Some of them have holes in them. You don't see anyone. But you didn't see anyone before either?
Yeah, and I obviously don't hear anything as well. Then they're probably.
Alas, not.
Okay.
Alas, alack.
Do we need to look around for anything, or were we just here to get into a fight and hurt Edwin?
Oh, we weren't intending to do that.
Actually, we need to patch him up.
Remember how earlier I was saying this is the most uncomfortable 24 hours of my life?
Yeah.
I'm assuming we're here for a purpose?
Yes. We have several purposes here, actually.
For pie?
You have not alluded to many of them.
Yeah, we're here for that cult that we were telling you about, the one that steals lanterns and is trying to.
But we met them in the forest.
No, we met one of their.
We met UC.
You met a man.
UC. Yeah, we met a cultist. Who
You think?
we think.
Oh, that's a good reminder. And Glib takes out the fancy cultist robes that have now been, just demeaned by just him owning them. He starts putting them on.
Vahpyr, while they're having this little confab, Vahpyr is going to creep over a little to these, this stone circles, here, and see if there's anything to be seen.
Go ahead and roll me a perception
check. Don't close the window with all of your character information on it.
Yeah, that'd probably be a bad idea.
That is a 13, unfortunately, so we'll see what happens.
Don't you still have inspiration?
Yeah, what's the die?
D6.
D6. So that's a 15.
Yeah, so it looks like this statue could, could be something, but you don't really see anything specific. Can you move your character totem to where you're standing, though?
Yeah, he would be about like right here. He would be kind of crouching behind the rubble.
Okay. So yeah, I mean, it looks weird. It looks like it probably has some sort of past tense usage. Most of these statues, by the way, look to be slightly serpentine in nature.
Sure.
Kind of crumbly, but mostly Sneeple. You would think that they were probably Snersons
Sneeple.
in a past life.
But these two guys, they were drow?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm going to cautiously make my way, very cautiously, making sure that there's not anything I'm going to trigger, like traps or such, make my way kind of into this area of the rubble to see if there's anything I can find.
You want to roll me a investigation check to check for traps?
Glib's got his hand crossbow out. He's like, all right, I'll cover you. And he does a front roll.
Hey, Fen.
Yeah.
You said this was a UNT ruin, correct?
That is correct.
The 16.
But cultists seem to be mostly drow?
Correct.
Or we run into this faction of drow.
Well,
Where's the snakeness?
So
Other
they
than the world
worship.
eater that you...
Yes. So the world eater itself is a giant snake, from what we know. The last cultist that we fought ranged in race, age, gender, general flariness sometimes. It seems that there's a sect of them that are mostly drow. The person that gave us the information about this place was a drow.
I'm gonna
All right.
tell you this
Sorry, I know
because you would know it.
Mhm.
On the cultists you fought last time that were cultists, they had robes, they had holy symbols. You don't see any holy symbols.
They also didn't have tongues.
They also didn't have tongues. These guys have
Oh.
tongues.
I'm sorry, I know I roll also. So.
Yeah, so I'll convey that information to Strix and Edwin, since I
You could find them.
I don't see Vah'pyr.
Vah'pyr.
I'm not exactly hiding it though. So if he's close enough to hear me, then
Yeah, Vah'pyr would have meandered back over.
Yeah.
Okay.
And what did Strix roll? I'm sorry?
I got a 17.
You don't see any traps. You seem to be making your way pretty safely.
Okay. So I'm gonna keep making my way over this direction towards this pile of stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks
Word.
to be mostly ruined pottery and things like that.
I'm gonna get my Scrooge McDuck on and kind of dip a hand in there, see if anything comes out.
I'm gonna go over there with them just in case something pops out.
Roll me an investigation check.
Investigation check. That's decent for me. That's unfortunately only an 11.
You don't seem to find anything. It seems to be just a bunch of old, ruined pottery and such.
Is there any just one whole plate?
This stuff is really old. So unfortunately not.
Damn. Could have sold that.
Fen'rahl will investigate the ruin, the walls while they do that for anything when we were at the giant ruin.
Most of these walls are ruined, to the point of being mostly beyond recognition. You feel a little uneasy in the area in general, but nothing in particular pops out at you other than just, it's a creepy ruin.
I'm gonna kind of take flight, and I'm gonna come and land on the top of this statue.
All right.
And I'm gonna take a really close look at at this statue in particular because it looks important because it's in the circles.
Where'd she go?
Well, I can't really cover her from here.
Yeah, I was about to say.
So that statue looks like it probably was some sort of ritual statue in a past life, maybe. What does strike you as strange, though, is you look slightly up, and you see a black table and something that looks it looks like it has a particularly large shadow. It's hard to make out exactly what from this distance, but
Okay. So I'm gonna fly back over and let everybody know that I see something kind of over in this direction.
That's fair.
There's something weird and I don't know, weird. It's over there.
Alright.
Well, that's what we deal in.
Yeah, let's go chase it down.
From a tactical standpoint, does it look like this room is has enough choke points that Ben would feel comfortable bandaging everybody up here?
roll me an intelligence check. You are a very smart cookie, so it's a fairly easy.
Yeah, I'm smart, but I didn't roll very high on that one. That's 12 total.
So you didn't roll very high, not necessarily because you don't have the tactical mindset, so much as just this particular area, there are things that look like they could be useful, but each of those things that could be useful could also be very unuseful. So because it's a ruin and these people have the advantage of being on familiar ground, you have a little bit of you can't really pin down a decision. So you're looking around and you're like, it could work. It could not work. It could work. It could not work. There's a lot.
Yeah. I think there's holes in that wall. That's. I'm gonna kind of look at the group and just be like, look, we should probably take a minute here, lick our wounds, and then go check out the thing that Strix saw, just because they could literally be on us again in a minute.
Did they actually hurt anybody other than Edwin?
I took some hits.
Okay.
Would the forest nearby be a more defensible position?
I would say yes. To be honest, it's easier for us to slip in and out, and they know the ground here better than we do.
I mean, it's right over there.
So, yeah, I'm gonna kind of gesture for everybody to head towards the forest. I'm gonna try and take up the rear in case anybody shoots at us on the way.
Okay.
So, kind of act like a body shield.
All right. You guys make it to the forest, and you settle in for a short rest. Go ahead and roll up your hit dice for anyone who wants to do that.
Dude.
That'll bring us to the end of our episode because congratulations, guys! You made it to level 5.
No shite.
Goodness.
What? Yeah!
Yes.
That
All
was
right.
much quicker than expected.
Heck yeah! I run on a milestone system, and this was one of the milestones, and this milestone has been pressed for a while. Just coming to the ruins was the milestone. So
Killing those 2 guys.
you made it. Congratulations.
Almost dying.
Oh.
So yeah.
Woo! Level
You
5!
made it to level 5. Congratulations, everyone. To our wonderful guests, we're going to work on leveling everybody up. We will see you next week. Thank you all for coming, and we'll see you soon. Bye.
Bye.
And that brings us to the end of our show. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining us. We absolutely loved it. We hope to see you next week for some more exciting adventures here in Anna. If you wanted to keep up to date on the show, don't forget we have our Heroes Hall Discord links down below or over in the side. We would love to see all of you there. You can keep up to date. Maybe register your own hero. Who knows? Things could happen. And, of course, we also have our Twitter, all social media pages, which are down below. Please do, if you feel so desired, follow us. Maybe even subscribe if you got the desires, because we are always happy to share what we can do with you. We also will be doing metagaming tomorrow. I believe that is going to be Minecraft Sky Factory again, which I personally know I am more excited than I can possibly tell you for, because I love Sky Factory. It's gonna be great, so we will hopefully see you there. And if not, we will see you next week. Goodbye, everyone. Have a good night.